Hey, Phil here. Thanks for watching Frets. Craigslist has been really good to me lately. It's Friday night, and earlier today I picked up a Squire Strat. This is a China-made Squire Strat. I got it for $30, and the thing is in really good shape. I mean, there's no nicks, there's no dings. I don't see anything wrong with the body at all. The neck seems to be in good shape. It's got the cheaper tuners, but you know what? They still work. The only thing wrong with it, other than missing a string, which really isn't a problem because I always put new strings on them anyway. The young man who sold it to me told me that there's a problem with the jack. Now, earlier I had bought another guitar that had a problem with the jack. And so I went to Radio Shack and I bought a 2-pack of input jacks, and I fixed the one, and now I have the other one that I'm going to use for this. So for no additional investment, I'll be able to get this guitar up and running. Now, let's talk about the other guitar. This is the first act guitar I bought last week, 2 weeks ago. Anyway, it was in rough shape, and I've taken it apart and I cleaned it up and I put it back together and I replaced the jack, and it works just fine. And I've got it on Craigslist right now, but I'm not getting much interest in it whatsoever. I've gotten hardly anybody that wants to buy it, and I really think these guitars, they're not bad. I mean, yeah, it's a guitar that you buy at Walmart, and it's a cheap China-made guitar. Well, yeah, so are a lot of the Squires. I mean, I don't know if everybody knows this, but there are differences between the Squires, and some of them have the cheap tuners like that, and some of them have the nicer ones. But I really think this guitar is every bit as good quality as that red one that I picked up. It's just, it doesn't have the Fender name attached to it. And yeah, it's got kind of an ugly headstock, but really, it's not a bad-looking guitar. They sound about the same, and if you set it up properly, this guitar will play as well as a Squire Strat will. So the thing is, it doesn't say Squire, it doesn't say Fender, it says First Act, and they're known as a Walmart guitar, so they're not going to pull much of a price. So I'm probably going to end up selling it maybe for what I have in it, and I might take a loss, but that's okay, because I have fun working on them. The other guitar, the Squire Stagemaster, I really like this guitar. Here it is, well, part of it. I took it all apart, and I took it to my brother, and he works at a body shop, and he's going to paint it. So I told him that I'd like it white, but if he sees another color that comes along and looks good, I really don't care. What I care about is that the nicks get repaired. It was kind of messed up, and I like them to look shiny and new. Now here's a tip for you. Invest in some gallon-sized Ziploc baggies. What these are good for, if you work on guitars, when you take a guitar completely apart and you're going to have the body somewhere else for a while, this is great for storing them because everything fits in here. I mean, I've got everything but the body and the neck that came on this guitar in here. I've got the electronics, I've got all the screws, I've got the tuners. I've even got that strap in here. And it fits really, really nicely. This is a great storage solution for when you want everything off of the body so that you don't lose anything. And the nice part about these gallon-sized baggies is if you have a guitar like this with the pick guard, check this out. It will fit inside the baggie as well. So it doesn't just work for guitars that don't have a pickguard. If it's got a pickguard, the whole assembly will fit right in there. It's a great storage solution for if you work on guitars. So, I'm back in business. I'm buying cheap guitars and fixing them up, and I've got a nice handy way to store the pieces. Hey, thanks for watching and have a great night.